Good evening, Bob here. Really happy to present to you very epic, dangerous Halloween tricks, pranks, and gory gags that you could do next Halloween. Now here's your host of the video, Reese Naibu.
Hello, I'm your host, Reese Nabo, here with some more Halloween tricks you could do for next Halloween. As is, we're on November the 1st. As is, because of the tricks I still have left, I want to use this opportunity and show you what you could do for next Halloween. So as it is, let's carry on with the rest of the video. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you very epic, dangerous Halloween tricks, pranks, and gory gags. Okay, so let's get to our first one, and that is the razor blade swallowing trick. There is the sharp performance to you right now. What I'm about to show to you are real razor blades. And that's what you see here in the palm of my hand. I was going to just pick up one. Very careful because I do not want to cut myself. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swallow this razor blade that I'm pointing to right here. For this, I need a drink. I choose this. Mmm. Ooh. Man, I definitely inhaled that razor down so fast. Boy. Okay, you want to know how this is done? I'm going to reveal the secret behind the razor blade swallowing trick. Actually, the razor blades I've shown you weren't actually really razors. Do you know what they are? I'll show you them right now. Okay, take a good look at these. One, you can see this is actually aluminum foil. That's what it is. Aluminum foil. Goes down very small. You're going to actually make a shape very similar to a razor blade that you'll see right here. You can see exact like a razor blade, and present it in 3 in the palm of your hand. That way they can see it's a legit razor blade. Now here's a tip. I just looked it up. That aluminum foil can be digested in small quantity. That razor blade there can turn up into one small ball. You can easily swallow that, no problem, but you must have a drink with it. A bit of orange juice and some acidic drink, so that way the compound of it will help it flush its way down and be easily digested. It's very safe because technically aluminum foil is actually goes great with food. So just wanted to throw it to you guys. And that's how you do the razor blade swallowing trick. Okay, so here's our next one here. That's a really cutting edge one. And again, it's involving the same razor blade. This is different though. This is the razor blade in finger trip prank. Here is the performance. Ow! My finger really hurts. See, got this razor right through my finger. I'm gonna reveal the secret behind this razor through a finger. It's very simple because all it is a fake razor cut. You can make this yourself with a little bit of cardboard, aluminum foil, and just use a little bit of a Scotch tape or packing tape, clear packing tape. And all you need for the next part, which is very simple, and then our next thing, which is our stage blood, the fake blood. To apply this is very simple. I got some tape here. All you gotta do is just place this piece onto here, onto the tape, and firm it in there really good, and it'll stick right into your finger. Like that. Put a bit of blood onto it, so that way it will give a good, convincing illusion and a cool trick you could do for next Halloween. So try this one and watch everyone be absolutely blown away that you actually have a razor blade right through your finger. You can also, if you don't have tape, you can just prop it up from your middle finger and holding it with your thumb. Works the best as well too. If the tape does not hold, you can just do it that way as well too. It also works as well. And that is how you do the razor blade in a finger trip prank. Now for our third one, which is a broken glass in hand prank gag. Here is the performance. Oh, ah! I just bashed that glass right into my head. I think I got some glass in my hand. Oh, we can take a look. Ow. That hurts. How is this done? It's very simple, because all you'll need is a prosthetic glass. See here, I got two here. You're going to tape that with a double-sided tape or with a little bit of packing tape. Try to be very careful as you peel off the prosthetics. You can use a color, or you don't need to if you don't want to. You can just hide it like this into your palm, like that. You can hold back if you want to, so they can see the glass piece right into your hand, right there. And again, it will help if you line it out, then it looks like it's a part of you. That's all that it is to it, and it's a very awesome prank that you can get yourself into for next Halloween. And to make it more believable, you can add some of your fake blood to it as well. Now for our fourth one, you're going to actually prank your friends and family that you're all zipped up. What I like to call all zipped up prank gag. There is the zipped up performance to you right now. Oh man. If you take a look here, oh, man, I'm really zipped up. Oh, that's just nasty. It's like my arm is like totally like totally completely almost already zipped up. You can see the opening on my wrist, my upper forearm here, and then my upper part here with a very deep scars right inside it. I can actually move. It looks like my arm might be coming off, so I best not to move it too much. Okay, so this is a really good one you could do. It's a very interesting one because these things here are actually strap-on prosthetic zippers that you can put on to yourself. And what there is inside is like a little bit of an opening, like a scratch on the inside. Here is the zipper part. It's all like this. Again, I got some on my arm already here, in different places, and it looks like as if, as you move, it looks like your arm actually kind of separates itself, kind of there. It gets a very sweet illusion that your arm is zipped up in different parts of an area, much like Frankenstein, basically. This is also what you could do and pull off for next Halloween. And that is how you do the all zipped up prank gag. Now for our fourth one is a stake in wrist, part 2, trip prank. Here is the performance. Oh, you can see they got a stake right into my wrist right here. You can see all that blood that it just gave. Ooh, that's a very deadly, dangerous impalement. You can take a look. When all this is done, but reveal a secret behind it right now. All that it is a prosthetic attached to a stake that you can make this yourself by molding it and slipping it into with a bit of cardboard. And this little piece here actually fits onto your wrist like this. So you're going to tape this to your prosthetic, just like this, and add a little bit of your stage blood. Goes a long way. It's a very sweet and visual trick prank you could do for next Halloween, for next trick-or-treating stuff, as well as for more amazing prank scares. You can also add the effect of you moving your hand to sell a very sweet, realistic look to the stake in your wrist. Okay, now for our next up, at our number 6th one, which is the plunger knife trip prank. Here is the stabbing edge performance to you right now. Okay, you can see my hand here? Watch. Ah! Ah! See? It says to bleed. Oh. Ah, it's painful. Okay, how is this done? I'm going to reveal the secret behind the plunger knife. All you'll need for this is a syringe taped in the back of one of your plastic knives. Must be kind of small, but this where you put the handle and when you tape it should be even. What you're going to use for this, for the blood, is a little bit of red food coloring and water. Which is what you'll see right here. What you're going to do is you're going to take your plug out and just put just a good healthy dose of your red food coloring into the syringe. And all you gotta do is just add water. plug in, set it, do this in a sink first. In preparation, you can see the little splatters here look like blood. And what you're going to do is make sure you wipe off the blade first before performing the prank. Okay, so take your tissue paper and just wipe this so that all the drips are cleaned off first. And now you're good to go. Okay, for this, you're going to jab in, you're going to hold this in a way, so as we go like this, it'll drip down like that. Look at that. It looks just like blood, right? Okay, so that's what it's doing behind here. So over here, you're going to hide the plunger like this. So now as you dive in, you're going to do that, and you can see the blood will start to spew out and come into the palm of your hand from the plunger knife. And that is how you do the plunger knife trick prank. Now for our 7th one, which is the knife slicing hand trick prank. Here is the performance. Okay, you can see I got my knife here. Watch. Okay, how was this then? It's about to reveal the secret behind the knife cutting hand. All that it is the plastic silver knife. Looks very realistic. You only use a bladder to pump, and you're going to tape a straw in the back of it, kind of coming down where the blade is, like that, in a little slant there, and this is where the pump is going to fit nicely up to here. And this here is very palmable. If you palm behind like this, going to give us a squeeze as you drag the knife over your hand and expelling the blood from the bladder coming out of the tube into the palm of your hand. You're going to fill this up with stage blood or your red food coloring, add some water, and you're good to go. So as you're squeezing this like this. So, okay, so I just filled this up. You can see what it looks like when it's coming out of the tube. Okay, from here, it looks like this. Okay. The audience gets to see this. And that is how you do the knife slicing hand trick prank. Now for our 8th one, which is a stapler to arm trick prank gag. Here is the performance. For this one, I am a stapler. Okay, I gotta be very, very careful because this is loaded. Ah! Ow! Stuck on. Oh, that is so painful. How How is this done? I'm going to reveal a secret behind the staple to the arm. Okay, all you need is an empty staple gun. But you're going to think that there's something inside of it just by saying that it is full, and I'm ready to use it on my arm. All I gotta do is I gotta be very careful. It is loaded. Be very careful as it comes here. Hold down. Make some scratches in your face. It could also have, some fake blood mounted into here. We could also use is one of those gel capsules. You can use as well too, and just you can add some blood into it. All I gotta do is press the arm like this really tightly. Make your way down to the base of this. It's still on. Make sure that you make painful hand gestures to sell the prank. And all I gotta do is a simple bit of acting as you take it out. Face the pain. Put a stapler back. And also that you can also take your hand over and just magically heal your arm after being stapled by the stapler. And that is how you do the stapler to arm trick prank gag. Now for our ninth one, which is the skewer through finger trick. There is the performance. Okay, so I got this is a little sheet here and my little skewer. I'm gonna actually use my thumb. And I'm gonna go like this. You're gonna see that my thumb is still in the inside. Watch this. I'm gonna take my skewer. Watch. Oh. Ah! You can see right through my thumb. Watch. Set my fingers, do the skewer out, and watch as I now can just rub. Yeah, like this. Watch. My thumb is magically healed from being impaled from the skewer. How is this dangerous trick done? But to reveal the secret behind it, all you need is a little skewer, or any skewer would do, and all you need is something to actually mold your finger into. As you put your thumb in, and you're going to coil your thumb with this, what's going to do is your thumb is going to leave that, like that. So now they're thinking that the thumb is right here, really your thumb is behind it. You always take your thumb out, take your skewer, and start now going into the covering. So that way they'll think that now you're just impaled your thumb, moving around to sell the effect. Take it out, put your thumb back into the covering, and then just rub the covering as if you're trying to restore and mend your thumb by being impaled from the skewer. And that is how you do the skewer through finger trick. Now for our 10th one, which is the tongue pull-out trick prank. Here is the performance. you want to have this very gory trick is done. Well, you're gonna flip out once to know what it is. Here's my tongue. I did not actually use my real tongue. You know what it is? It's a prosthetic that looks like a tongue. It's this thing. And all you need for this is a prosthetic that looks like a tongue and some pliers. Okay, what's going to do with this is going to actually wrap this up like this. So you're going to have the little tip out so it looks like a little tongue. Put it into your mouth. And after you pull it out, after it unravels, drop your tongue down and talk like as if you have no tongue. Like that, which was so the illusion that you actually pulled your tongue completely out and then ripped it off. That's all there is to it. It's very powerful. It's very stunning. You can do this for next Halloween. So go have fun with this next Halloween and pull some very sick tricks off next coming up Halloween. And that is how you do the tongue pull-out trick prank. Now for our 11th one, which is the coin swallowing to arm trick. Here is the performance. Okay, I'm going to eat this coin and swallow it. Okay, I'm going to ask you just to pick it up like this. Can you see here? I'm going to actually now, as I have this coin in this hand here, right? Watch this. Okay, that went down the wrong tube. Oh man. Let's see if we can actually cut this out of my wrist. Watch. Let's see. Oh. See, do you see the coin? Okay, let me just pull this out. I gotta be very, very careful as I pull this out. No, I know. There's a secret behind the swollen coin to arm. Okay, so here's what you'll be needing. You'll be needing 2 of the same coins. You know, you see on my arm, there's a little bit of tape. You're going to tape one. And what is this that you see on my arm here? That's the next thing that's going to hide the coin. And that is scar putty. You're going to put that onto your arm and cover it. So no one gets to see the coin. Making sure it's all blended in so they don't get to see the coin at all. To apply, you'll need an applicator to put it on. This is what it's like right there. So it looks like as if it's actually into your arm. right? It's not. So if you're at a distance, people won't know it's right there. Okay, for it to disappear, all you gotta do is this is just a French drop. You can ditch this in your pocket. Now paying attention to here as it's been a slant. Put it into your pocket. Now that I think the coin's into here, really it's not. You're gonna swallow it. Here's where it gets dangerous. You're using a real knife. Because of the coin being right here, it's very easy to cut with the blade. Be careful with the blade. All I gotta do is to add that nice gore effect as it adds some stage blood to it. Take a pen or whatever like that, and just use this and just go nicely kicking on. Okay, once you have applied to here, you're going to put this into a slant. So now that you just swallowed that coin, make it like as if you went down the wrong tube, and then you're going to make a motion, go down to the hand. Keep this as slant so they don't see the fake blood. So that's something I'm going to now is drag it, and the fake blood will come out and onto you, as well as onto the coin. And that's it from here. You're gonna actually is take the coin out like this, in a way that you'll think that it's coming out from your wrist, just like that. Now here's a tip: you can use the gooseneck skin, or you can use latex as well too. So it's entirely up to you. If you guys are those to latex, you could go to the gooseneck skin. It'll still give the same effect that you're looking for. And that is how you do the coin swallowing to arm trick. Now for our 13th one, which is the Voodoo spear swallowing trick. There is the performance. Okay, so here I got my Voodoo spear. I'm going to do something very, very dangerous. I'm going to actually swallow this right in front of your very eyes. Watch. Oh. Ugh. I gotta be careful when I do that. How is this dangerous trick done? But reveal the secret behind it. Okay, so this spear is an actual effect spear. You can make it yourself. It's very simple. All it is an antenna that can fold down like this. Folds all the way down. Put into your mouth like this. It looks like as if it was into your mouth. So you can wrap it around. Maybe look like a voodoo rattlesnake kind of thing on top here. Lay it down on it and give it a paint. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to extend this out like that. So as you're holding it, you're going to hold it tightly, like this. And as you go like this, you're going to do that right when you get to your mouth. Be straight. And you just pull it out after, but you leave it in mouth first, but you gotta make sure that you're actually doing that, like you're actually choking on it to sell the effect. And that is how you do the Voodoo spear swallowing trick. Now for our 14th one, which is the nail in nose hammer trick. There is the performance. Okay, so I got 3 types of hardware. I got my pliers, got my hammer, and I got my nail, my big, long nail. I'm going to actually drive this with the hammer into my nose. First of all, I'm going to tap it. Okay, watch. I'm going to use these pliers. What? Oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay, how is this done? There's a bunch of little secret behind it. It's very, very real. The pliers are real. The nail is real. And the hammer is real as well, too. Okay, to do this trick, it's very simple. You're holding your hand next to this. You're going to put it into your nose. You're going to actually now just shift it away from your nose. Keep covering. Hold it down to here. Like this. So you take your hammer. Like this. So it's like it's driving, but really it's driving down to here. Right? So keep holding your nose. You can add fake blood dripping down if you want to add the nice gore effect. You can see this right here. So that's the next thing you're going to do is you get your pliers. So like this. Get your pliers tightly. You can have the audience too. And all you gotta do is just pull like this. And as you pull out, you can actually now shift it kind of slightly into your nose and pull out. So actually it looks like it actually is coming from your nasal cavity. And that is how you do the nail in nose hammer trick. Because that's a scare prank and a prank as well too. Now for our 15th one, which is the steak and bags trick. Here is the performance. Okay, so you can see I got a real steak here. I got 4 bags, right? I'm going to open these up and put each of them onto the ground like this. Okay, and just going to place, and that's going to use 4, I'm just going to use 3. I'm going to place the steak right up here. Okay. I'm going to place this bag over it like this. Okay. Okay. So as it is, I'm going to mix up these bags. So I don't know where it is exactly. Okay. Okay, so I don't know where it is. I'm going to try. I'm going to see if it's in this one. Was. Okay, so that's not there. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, trick failed. Sorry. Not that happy with that performance, guys. My greatest sincere apologies for that. The bags I had didn't want to work, and again, for the little secret behind it, I'll reveal the secret, and again, try not to do what I've done. I'll put that one in as a trick fail. Again, you guys have a better way of doing it, but how it's done, I'll show you the secret. Okay, so this bike is actually aluminum foil painted. Now you need is 4 bags. Don't get these bags. This should be a little bit more different because they're kind of falling all over the place on me. So again, my sincere apologies for this trick. The main thing is I mix the bags and bash each one down, and then you get to here, and then you can see it gets in here like this. It's supposed to fold down and collapse, right? So obviously it didn't work for me. I mean, hopefully it will work better for you. So yeah, as it is, I'm gonna redeem myself with some more amazing tricks you could do for next Halloween. And that is how you do the steak and bags trick. Okay, so as it is, the show must go on. So I'm going to go down to our 16th one, which is the hook to hand trick prank gag. Here is the performance. Okay, you see my hook here? Watch. Okay, how is this one? Because we reveal the secret behind it. It's actually a hook with a tube attached to it, and in here happens to be my bladder that's in the inside, like this. I'm gonna poke a hole in this here. Same thing is applied to the other ones I've shown you, except it's a hook. So with a skull right here, I gotta use an impale, and then the blood will come oozing out from here into your hand. Same as the other ones. So let's be a cool what you could do for next Halloween. Here's a tube placement. From down here, I'm gonna tape it down onto the hook, just like this. Now for our next one, which is the knife cutting through arm prank. Here is the performance. Okay, you see? Watch this. I'm gonna actually just go right through my hand. Right through my hand. Watch. See how deep it is? Oh, what is this then? Which reveals the secret behind it. Okay, for this you'll need is a real knife, a cardboard tube. You're gonna put a slit into it, and you need a hospital thing cut like this. All you gotta do is you put this into your hand, like this, drip this over, take your real knife, and put it in to here, like this. Actually, it does look like it as you go in. You're gonna hide this though, like this. You can go like this, put this in, then you can take your knife, and just really go after it like this. Okay, actually this went right into your hand or your arm, and it sells for a really cool trick you could do in a prank for Halloween, for the next coming up one. And that is how you do the knife cutting through arm prank. Now for our 18th one, which is the magic knife in arm slice trick. Here is the performance. See my knife? Watch. Ow. Don't know what this then? I'm gonna reveal the secret. All it is this piece folds in. So as you slice it down, you'll get the right part here. You can make it yourself by your finger. Give it a cut, and then just gonna slice down very easily at a slant.